Mom, do these glasses make my eyes look less
What are you
Chinese?
doing with your hair, Sanathia? What's going on? You should really think about the images you're portraying. You want to portray a
Constantly
professional image.
questioning if they were just being oversensitive to things or if things
Where
were
are you really from?
Non, ton origine.
And it's unfortunate, but it is what it is, and things they have to change.
I'm done with this bullshit. I'm being who I am.
You can't ask someone to stop being uncomfortable. But we need to start breaking down these walls.
They probably don't understand how delicious Chinese food is because they've never had Chinese food before.
Sweetie, there's nothing wrong with being black.
You always have to represent who you are, represent where you came from.
I'll never forget the power of fighting ignorance with
You
celebration.
have to be better because of your skin. I didn't change my hair.
The shape of my eyes,
The smell of my lunch.
the sound of my words.
The color of my voice.
Where are you from? They asked me.
I was born and raised in upstate New York.
I am from the United States.
But where are you really from? He asked me.
Non, ton origine, she said. No, your origin.
My friend and I were going out for dinner, and a man who approached us recognized my ethnicity, and he started speaking Amharic to me. I could recognize that he wasn't a native speaker, so I thought it was pretty cool that he knew my parents' language. I just said, "Thank you." It is one of the few words I knew. It was bold of him to assume that I could speak it, though. Not all first-generation Americans speak their parents' language. Sometimes their parents don't have time to teach them, or sometimes they just want them to learn English, hoping that they will assimilate to American culture. And in fact, at home, my parents and I don't speak their national language. We actually speak more of their local language.
I was a high school exchange student in France, and a girl came up to me to ask me where I was from. I told her I was American, but that wasn't enough apparently. She wanted to know where my ancestry was from. I think French people perceive nationality and ancestry a bit differently than Americans. There seemed to be a more strict distinction about who is French French, who is Portuguese French, Arab French, Chinese French, and more. Being different is okay, but I don't think she was asking to know more about me and my differences. I think she wanted to know why I didn't look like what she thought an American was supposed to look like. Another time, during my part-time job, one of my managers asked me, "Where are you from?" I said I was from Rochester, New York. She paused for a bit, didn't comment on it, looked away, and then very quickly asked, "Are you Japanese?" The answer is no, but what was I supposed to say? I was born in the US, and for some of us, that is all we've ever known.
If we are a country made of different people from different places,
If we are a country made by immigrants from all over the world,
then why is it so shocking when some of us don't look a certain way?
One time,
One time,
one time,
One time, I was going to retake an exam, but at the last minute, I decided against it. I decided that my grade was good enough and not worth another hour of mental stress. So, I went on the bus to go home. I overheard some other students on the bus talking about me. They didn't realize I had gotten on the bus. They said, "You know, she was going to retake the test, but she got this grade. I wouldn't retake the test if I had gotten that grade. Isn't she Indian? Wait, isn't she black?"
There was this one time when my high school senior class played a game called Senior Assassin. Every person got someone else's name, and they had to figuratively kill that person by shooting them with a Nerf gun outside of school. Last person standing wins. There was a Twitter page that kept track of who died, and someone would write a creative or funny scenario explaining how someone figuratively died. When I figuratively died, the Twitter page said that I died because I was studying too much. I didn't even study that often in high school.
Why did they mention my race? And why did they go in that direction so quickly right after mentioning my grades?
Is that all people thought about me? Did people just assume that's what I did most of the time?
How is my race related to the topic?
Did they think
of
about
my
what I
exam?
actually
How
did
did
or
they jump
anything
so
related to
quickly
who I
from my
was?
race?
Did people not see anything of me
Why
other
didn't
than
they
test
mention
score?
anything?
Is that why people told
Was
me
my
to do their
test
homework
score
for
so
them?
surprising
Was that the
because of
only
my
reason
race?
people...
Were they just making those assumptions based on stereotypes? I am okay with people asking me about my ancestry, ethnicity, or race.
I am also okay with people asking me about my ancestry, ethnicity, or race.
But it depends on how people ask me.
And it also depends on when people ask me.
Well then, hello.
Oh, hi. Are you also here for the Color of My Voice recording?
Yeah,
Oh, nice. How did you find out about it?
a friend messaged me and I said yes.
Oh, cool. What led you to say yes?
I think CMV talks about an important topic that doesn't always get the platform that it should.
Yeah, I feel like it has a lot of conversations people don't really know how to bring up.
Yeah, mostly because people come from so many different backgrounds. It's hard to explain why.
Oh, I never got your name. What is your name?
My name is Sam Hall.
Hi, Samhal. Wait, is your name not in English? You're not American, are you?
Yeah, I am American.
Oh, my bad. So, where do you call home?
I was born and raised in upstate New York.
Oh, cool. And may I ask you what your ancestry is?
Sure, I'm Ethiopian.
Oh, I happen to have some Ethiopian friends, and they taught me some Amharic.
That's cool. I don't know much, actually, but I'd like to learn some more.
That's great to hear. Oh, also, I never got your name. What is your name?
My name is Samhal.
Hi, Samhal. What does your name mean? Is it in Amharic?
So my name actually isn't in Amharic. It's actually in a local language of Ethiopia called Tigrinya, which I speak at home.
Oh, I see.
And to answer your first question, my name means a green grass that has a flowery smell to it.
Oh, how therapeutic.
Thanks. What was your name?
Oh, my name's Kadai.
Kide?
Kadai.
Kodai.
Kadai.
Katie.
It's Kadai.
Wait, what kind of Asian are you?
I'm also American.
Oh. I'm so sorry. And what's your name?
My name is Kadai. Hint. Hey, hi, it's Kadai. Rhymes.
Hey, hi, Kadai. And what does your name mean?
So it means great beginning or great revelation. My name is in Taiwanese, which is spoken in Taiwan. My parents are from Taiwan, which is not Thailand.
Not Thailand. All right, got it. And you said you're from America?
Yeah, I'm Taiwanese American.
That's so cool. Were you born in the US?
I was, but my parents were born and raised in Taiwan.
I see. Do you like having more than one culture?
If you asked me when I was younger, I would say I didn't know. I used to feel pressured to choose a side and be responsible for bridging gaps people didn't know how to ask about. But in the end, I took some time to do a lot of reflection and research, and today I can say that I'm proud to be very Taiwanese and proud to be very American.
After hearing your story, all I have to say is that's awesome. It sounds like you've come a long way, and it feels great to know I'm not the only one who is proud of my heritage, and that I'm not the only one who's proud to be both very Ethiopian and very American.
So my journey has been, I would say, different than most, from high school all the way through college and then into the corporate world. So I am a teenage mother. So I had my son at the age of 16. Of course, it was a surprise for me, right? But before I even had my son, right, I had my own goals, my own dreams of where I wanted to be in life. And having my son at 16 gave me another vision, another motivator for moving forward. And of course, just having the son, being a teenage mother, there's a lot of discrimination that happens, right? People just really don't think about it, but you get the side eyes, or well, how old are you? Or your life is over, you ruined your life. It motivated me even more to want to excel. It motivated me even more to want to be more for my son and not have to depend on others for a livelihood. So that was high school, and I got excellent grades. The things that I was used to out in public, so for example, you see my hair, right? I was one of the first African-American women at Accenture to cut off my hair and just wear it naturally. And so my hair has been natural since 2007. And like the natural trend, it didn't really catch on until probably the last 10, 11 years, more people have been wearing like their natural hair, but I did that at Accenture. And when I cut my hair, at that time I was an executive actually. I had just made manager. And I got the comment from some of my leadership team, both African Americans and Caucasians and other races. What are you doing with your hair, Sanasia? What's going on? You should really think about the images you're portraying. You want to portray a professional image, and when you go to clients, the clients need to be able to see that professional image. So that was rough because I was really trying to embrace who I was, who I am, and by me going natural, that's just something that I wanted to do. And you just got the blowback because it wasn't straight, it wasn't long, and everyone was like, "Oh, I like the way your hair used to be," because I used to have a relaxer. My hair was long and straight, and it just was like the traditional, long and straight, and I wore it like that for years. But I have a daughter, and I had never put a relaxer in her hair, and she had always been natural. And I said, you know what? I need to go natural too. I need to represent what I'm trying to portray to her. I need to do the same for me, right? And so that was an adjustment going through corporate America with my hair differently because she got the comment. The good thing was people knew me. They knew. No one knows that I'm Sanasia, the executive at Accenture, who's been working and doing community service and all those different things, and knows I'm an electrical engineer. And so he's like, I don't understand that. Why? He's like, your husband is so nice. You're so nice. That shouldn't happen to you guys. And I was like, that's the problem. It's not just a certain type of person that it's happening to. And in his mind, he really thought, but he just really thought that it was just a certain type of person that it was happening to, a certain type of African American person. And he just didn't get it. And so after our conversations, I feel like it really opened his eyes to it's much bigger than what you see on TV.
Which is why diversity doesn't just benefit, inclusivity doesn't just benefit the people who are like being included, it benefits everyone. There's a degree of dehumanization which naturally starts to creep up on people if it isn't actively rejected. And one of the biggest ways of dissipating that is to actually expose people to people who are different to them.
My boss started monitoring me when I clocked in at work, day in, day out. She was always watching me, and I was the only one she watched. But then suddenly, one day, she called me into her office, and just like that, all these years, I couldn't tell my children. I just told them I chose to quit my job.
我希望呢，我跟老师讲，就是说呢，我是从 ESL 来的学生，我就是因为 ESL 的学生，所以我更要学习。我不是来这里不想上课的学生。我希望你能够看懂，我就是很努力。可是要讲这么长，我是没有办法讲的。对。
I was really shocked to hear her say not to stand up for myself or things like that, because as a child she would be like, if someone picks on you, don't just take it in. At that point I was confused as to why she did that, but I realized because she was genuinely scared of what these kids would do to me, especially after 9/11. I mean, they were in America before and after 9/11, even to this day, and I think that's also what caused me to hide myself.
Once again, I was in a room with people that didn't look like me, but the dance floor was open. So, as I joined the rhythm alongside everyone else there, something felt different. The pace felt different, and I couldn't help but feel like the pace of my life was going to be different too. I couldn't help but feel like my life was going to change, but my life had already been changed.